Good morning, guys. It's me again on another Sunday morning. Um, I don't know if I'm going to call this a lazy Sunday. I can call it a lazy Sunday morning because right now I'm not doing anything, but I have to work this evening. So, um, won't be lazy for long. It's September 9th, 6 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep. I've been awake since about 2:30 this morning. And just an hour ago, I made a whole pot of coffee, and I've been drinking coffee ever since. I've thought about the next adventurous thing I want to do, and so I've decided, well, let me back up. I asked a couple of people, I've never been hiking before, and um, when you come to visit Arizona, there's so many mountains that's the thing that people talk about doing while you're here is hiking. And I've never, ever, ever been hiking before. And so I asked a couple of people that I know who might be interested in going hiking if they would go hiking with me. And everybody is so busy and got a lot of things going on, unlike me. um, so nobody was available to go with me. So I've decided to go hiking alone. And I'm going to take you guys with me. How about that? Um, I don't know anything about hiking. I looked a few things up. And here in Arizona, they are known on their hiking trails for spiders. And Arizona is the home to the brown recluse spider and rattlesnakes on these trails. Also, the time of day you go, you could run into coyotes. Um, I'm kind of nervous about these things. Um, I don't know what to wear, I don't know what to take. Also, all the time on the news here in Arizona, you hear about these hikers that get stranded on the mountain, get stuck somewhere, and they have to fly in helicopters to rescue them, or some people die of heat stroke and different things like that. I've taken all of that into consideration, and I'm going to pack. I haven't started packing yet. I'm going to pack number one, a knife. Um, I don't know how handy that's going to be because something would have to be up on you in order for you to use a knife. I don't want anything upon me like a coyote. He's probably already going to be gnawing on some part of my body for me to, you know, defend myself. One of the things I learned about rattlesnakes during my research is that, and also brown recluse spiders, is that they normally don't attack humans. Um, they're not aggressive towards humans unless they're feeling threatened. So if I see one, I can just keep on moving, give them their space, and just keep going. Don't bother them, and they won't bother you. So, as far as clothing, I don't have the proper hiking shoes, but I feel like tennis shoes would work just the same. I was going to wear some longer pants because I don't want anything to touch my skin. Also, it's a good thing to, I'm going to pack snacks. Water is number one. And one of the things I found while I was doing my research is that they said if you're hiking on one of the trails and you're kind of far up the mountain, if you get to half of your water, it's time to turn around. Don't continue to go. because by the time you get to the top and then have to make your way back down, you will be completely out of water, and dehydration might set in, and you won't have enough water to help you along your hike. And so my new thing now is to pick one thing every month that I've never done before and do it. And it's probably going to be a lot of solo things. So, yeah, that's my new thing. Well, that's what I want to start doing. Like I said, I want to enjoy every single day that God has given me to continue to be here. And I am so, so grateful for that. And I want to show my gratitude by experiencing more. Plenty of things to do here in Arizona. I just haven't tapped into the richness of it yet, but I will. Also, one of the trips I said, one of the things I wanted to do also was travel. One of the trips that I've always, 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 my dream trip is to visit Beijing, China. And I would love, love, love to see the Forbidden City, the Imperial Palace. Um, Also, I would love to see the terracotta statues. I am engrossed. I am just fascinated with the Asian culture. Anybody who really, really knows me, like some of my family members, they can remember a time where my whole home was decorated with Asian um, decor. It started out, a friend of mine brought me a really beautiful Asian inspired vase. And once I got that vase, like I decorated my whole house around that. And if I wasn't home and you walk into my home, you probably think an Asian person lived there because I mean, it was just filled to the brim with Asian things. And then all of the places that I've traveled to in the United States, different cities and things. I went to um, San Francisco, California, and I found their Chinatown. I wandered around. I was there on business, but I wandered around and found Chinatown and found a lot of cool stuff, and I brought it back home. Also in Portland, Oregon, I found their Chinatown and took home a lot of neat things to decorate my home with. I went to San Antonio, Texas on business, and instead of finding Chinatown, did I find a Chinatown there? I'm not sure, but I wandered off into, one of those photo places where you go and you dress up in old Western gear and you take a photo. I'll probably insert the photo somewhere here and show you guys. Yeah, I did that, and so that was fun. So back to the topic at hand, China. That is where I want to go. So right now, I am planning a trip to go to China to see the Forbidden City. It probably won't be this year. Um, I have to plan out my itinerary, figure out how long I'm going to stay. I was planning on doing this alone, but one of my friends said that they would be happy to go because um, now she is so inspiring. This girl is way younger than me. I work with her. She's way younger than me. She's still in her 20s, or she might be late 20s. Um, if you're watching this, sorry if I messed up your age, but I love you. Um, she is so inspiring to me. She she has a list of places she'd like to visit, and already, I mean, she went to South Korea alone. You hear me? Alone. Um, that one I would have been terrified to do, but we're kind of friends. United States is kind of friends with South Korea, I think, right now. So I don't think she was ever in any kind of threatening situation. He has a couple of trips coming up already. Um, so I'll have to wait a little bit until she's gone on the trips that she has already paid for and already have in progress. So 2019, it's it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So I'm gonna end it here. Um, Another lazy Sunday, guys. Have a great day. If you like anything that I've said, or if you have some ideas of what I can pack for my hiking trip, or some suggestions you might have for my hiking trip, put the comments down below. If you like what I'm talking about, like, please, and subscribe. Um, yeah, that's it. Follow me on Instagram at CarlotCarmel. Um, yeah. See you guys soon. Love you. God bless. Bye. Also, I don't know who this message is for today, but I'm hoping to be an inspiration to somebody. There and do some things that you've never done before, or do some things you always wanted to do. Go back to school, sign up for that class, start your business, um, pack your stuff, get in the car, and drive thousands of miles to start all over, start a new life. You can't listen to the naysayers and the people who don't think you can do. You can do whatever you want to do. It was put in us to go out there and do something great. I think it was put in all of us to be great. Some people just don't tap into that. And that frustrates me because I see so many wonderful people that I know could be so much better than they are. They can be so much more, but they don't tap into it. They just let it go to waste. Like when I was younger, I had a really, really good singing voice. I was in the church choir. I was, brought up in the church. I was in the church choir. And even when I got older, I was in, I think, eighth grade, and me and two other friends, we tried to start our own girl group. We actually went on an audition. One of my friends, her mom had some connections. I don't know with whom, but we actually made it to an audition. We auditioned. We sang really, really good. The song we practiced this song, excuse me, for weeks, and it was really, really good. And I think I was the lead on that song, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I was the lead on that song, and then they asked us to do another song, which we had not. We didn't have anything prepared, but we had also did a talent show at school. So we looked at each other and started singing the song for a talent show, which I wasn't the lead in that song. But we never got called back. Um, and then after that, I think once I got to high school and I was trying to be cool and fit in with the crowds, I started smoking cigarettes. And because I did not hone in on my talent that I was given, it left. It's gone. I do not have a singing voice. I don't even like my talking voice. I hate hearing myself talk. But my point to saying that is a lot of people just don't hone in on their talent, and you know life is so short. Life is so short. You have to get out there and just do what you've never done before, or do what you've always wanted to do. Write that book. Come on. I mean, we can get these bags together. Come on. For real. There's enough money out there for all of us to make it. but you have to tap into what the things that you're best at, the things that you can do. Um, I people can say what they want about Kim Kardashian. I mean, the way she started out um, may not have been favorable to a lot of people, and a lot of people might not agree with how she got her start. But from where she started to where she is now, that woman is a millionaire. That woman is a millionaire. That woman is sitting down making deals with people we couldn't even hold a conversation with. We we wouldn't even be able to hold a door open for these people because we wouldn't be able to get that close. Um, you know, she she is a businesswoman. She's used what she's got to get where she is today. So it doesn't matter where you start from. It doesn't matter where you are right now. Tap into what you can do and you can run with that and go far. You can't keep yourself in a box your whole life. Like your neighborhood. There's this world is so big. It's bigger than your neighborhood. It's bigger than your city. Get out there and experience it. You might find that you love things outside of what you're used to. So with that being said, I'm just do it. Like Nike. Just do it. All right, people, that's it. Bye.